Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Missy. Hi, Galatians. Hello. You got notification this morning? That's good. That's good. I'm only here just for a little bit, you guys, because pretty much the more I continue to watch, I get a little bit more disgusted with humanity. So I just want to share a story with my channel. I want to share a story, you guys, if you don't mind. Right? I'm aware that there's lives going on this morning, but frankly, I don't give a fuck. So I want to share this story. So it'll stay up too. It'll stay up. But um, the title was the soloist of humanity. Right? I have three girls. I have three girls, you guys. The ages are very far apart. A lot of years in between my girls, because as I was deciding to have children, I had to decide how to become a parent to teach them about integrity and loyalty, um, honest, being blessed, grateful, respectful, and etc. You guys know all of those things that we're supposed to teach our children, right? I think I've done a very, very damn good job at it, you know. And I can say that because as I've been out here on the YouTube streets and I've watched how a lot of adults behave. And I took a day yesterday and hung out with my children at the mall. Did a few little things because the youngest one has a homecoming coming up. So just took her out to pick out an outfit that I thought was suitable for her at her age of 15 to go to a homecoming, because I know how my oldest daughters are, is the halter tops and the short this and the belly out that, and but they're at that age so they can do that. But I wanted to go to see like if they would introduce her to some of the more strategic look out there for older women. But they did both. They showed her some younger ones, and then, this is cute and this is cute. And of course, you got mama in the background at 15. Nah, put that shit back. We gonna keep her 15, right? There's mom. Nah, she's almost there. She's almost there, But we ended up getting something that was still classy and 15 for her. But that's here, near, or there. I just wanted to share that part with you guys because I want to talk about what I see with the adults and me taking a look back at my girls, right? And I can honestly say I did a damn good job. And I surely hope that they continue to carry what and how I knew how to bring them up in life, being a natural born human out here on the planet with other humans. It can get a little tricky as you get older. So I titled this The Soulless Humans, right? And we all know the soulless part means it's an unfeeling, dead, cold, lifeless, inhuman, harsh, cruel, callous, unkind, unsympathetic, spiritless, and so on and so forth, right? And I said, well, that's not my children. I'm going to try to relate this to one of the stories that I see going on out there without mentioning the story, because it has disgusted me, especially with one particular person now that is interjecting himself in this story, right? And I look at him and I was like, damn, dude, like, what kind of parents did you have? Because obviously somebody missed the lesson. You feel what I'm saying? You missed the lesson. No matter what's going on, you missed a goddamn lesson. What I mean by that is, I talked to my two oldest ones as they were getting older, and I always taught them about the battles of life when it comes to yourself having a situation with another person. You become vindictive. You're bitter. You're angry. You're gonna do whatever you can do in your power to defend yourself against your opponent. Your opponent. But what you will not do, because you have had an altercation, a beef, a situation with your opponent, and you do not win, you will not go and group up with someone else, because that someone else or that particular group now is coming at your opponent. You're going to stay the fuck out of it. And if you jump in it, if you feel like that you have now gained more manpower to go after your opponent who was just a one-on-one and you did not win that, if you gang up, if you stand behind this other manpower group who now has a problem with the opponent that you used to have a problem with, or you still do, but nothing happened behind that, I will beat y'all asses. Period. You don't need another game to show people how powerful you portray to be, to go after the opponent that you originally had a problem with. It don't look good. Number two, to my girls, this was their lesson. You go ride with that manpower if you choose to do so. And some shit go down. And you're the only one left standing to get caught up because you wanted to group up with the manpower. Don't fucking call me. Don't look my way, because I gave my kids the rules of that soulless humanity. It can happen to you. It will put a cruel, vindictive, senseless attitude in your heart where you don't care, and you don't want to do that, because the blood that you planted on shedding on somebody else, that manpower that you went to stand behind, is you're going to do something where now the blood is going to be on your hands just because you felt the need to join in. Now I can get him through somebody else. It's one of the stupidest, senseless, cowardless ass moves that you can ever imagine in life. This is to my girls, you guys. I had to get this message to my girls. So if you decide that you can't win this battle on your own, the best thing that you can do is go sit the fuck down and call it the goddamn day. So I'm sitting here and I'm watching, and this is to not bring it back up because, like I say, I'm not no groupie or no damn clicky out here, and it's not my damn battle, but it disgusts me. So I watch this boy play this whole video. There was no remorse behind him playing the video. I couldn't understand of how the young lady was pushing her words in a serious eulogy for this boy. You guys know who I'm talking about. But the one that's playing it don't feel a damn thing. I'm waiting on him to drop a goddamn tear. That goddamn nigga was in the kitchen cooking. Oh, I'm sorry. I was getting me some seafood. I couldn't understand that shit at all, you guys. What was the purpose of going through all of that if your ass don't feel nothing? He ain't felt shit. He ain't felt shit. If you are in such an emotional distress about something that it's that old, I can't understand that. I really can't understand that. I should be furious and going after the doctors who told me my dad passed away with COVID, and I'm sitting there staring through the window watching my dad take his last breath May 5th of last year. I'm watching it. I had reasonable doubt to blame this hospital, to go after them, to sue them, to everything. 'Cause I didn't know for sure, but I knew my dad was okay 2 weeks earlier. I knew that shit. I knew that because he was with me. I knew that. He was fine. But I watched my dad die through a fucking glass window and allowed the doctors to tell me it was COVID. I ain't had no choice but to believe the shit. I didn't know what the shit was and where it was coming from and who was getting hit with it and why. Didn't have no fucking names on it. But what I'm saying is, that was last year. And today, I'm still at peace with it. I wasn't mad at nobody. And I have someone that I can be mad at from 20 years ago that did some shit to me in the lunchroom cafeteria. I do. I went to school my senior year. I was fucking pregnant. A lunchroom fight breaks out. The girl picks up a chair, swung it dead to my fucking stomach. I've been mad at that motherfucker for years because I could have lost my child. But you know how long ago that was? 20 years. Do you think because I am still furious, like upset, and I remember it like it was yesterday, that I, because I'm mad now, should go after this goddamn hospital and take it out on them? Do you really think that I should do that? Soulless humans. No heart. Senseless. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. What really pisses me off is that with the same goddamn tongue, you got the fucking nerves to go sit in a fucking church and pray and clap your hands and stomp your feet to who? When you were just out here the other motherfucking day talking about how you gonna help a motherfucker from 20 years ago win a goddamn lawsuit. How you don't have time for church. You got to be at the motherfucking Cook County to file the fucking paperwork to bring up a 25-year-old goddamn accident. I wasn't there. Y'all wasn't there. Nobody was there. But you know what? When you have your anger towards somebody else, finish your job with that person, with the one-on-one. You become a goddamn coward when you have to go stand behind another manpower to push your fucking point through, to think that you can hurt a person through that. Like I said, I'm not on nobody motherfucking team, but you people out here likes to talk about what's right and what's wrong. And you can't look at this motherfucker over here who is now sitting praising fucking God, ain't gonna put a motherfucking quarter in church because he ain't got done. He came out asking for people to give him some money for a motherfucking bullhorn that cost you fucking $12 or $24 on Amazon on the next day motherfucking delivery. You people, these people don't hear this type of shit? You don't hear it? Are you fucking kidding me? Is everybody on some type of motherfucking drug out here? You got to be, and I was telling my mom, this shit got to be in the water. Maybe if people stop drinking water, because we all drink fucking water, maybe it wouldn't be such a fucked up ass world. Do you people really sit out here and hear some of these people, mainly that one over there, talk this bullshit and then come back with the same tongue? as holy too? What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't care whether if he whatever with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. It's the person that he is. And I don't know him from Adam and Eve and would never wants to cross this motherfucker's path. It gets better. The story gets better, dog. But like I say, this is just me with a little rant because I'm disgusted. Like, I ain't never been disgusted with this shit here. But what I saw just recently is the most disgusting soloist of humanity that I ever fucking seen on YouTube. That there just put the icing on the fucking cake for this nigga. Like, you are worthless. You breathe air, taking up fucking space for people out here that wants to do fucking right, that can do fucking right. This nigga has no remorse on nothing. I'm gonna wait on it. It's gonna be my motherfucking major story out here on this nigga, and I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I'm gonna wait for you to take your ass down there to motherfucking Cook County because your sour ass is mad at another fucking nigga that you had to go stand behind and push another narrative of something that the parents, the grandmother, and the brothers can deal with. You can't tell me because I live in the same world that you guys live in. When that man went to court, that the no family members was not there. You can't tell me that when I saw a video, when the sister or somebody came on and said she saw him and and the child, you can't tell me that I didn't see all of this shit because I seen everything out here, every damn thing. If you guys can hear in the tone of my voice, I'm not angry, I'm disgusted. Made me want to puke. And I don't know when the last time I threw up, y'all. I think it was at the freak meet when I had that goddamn blue shit. Threw the fuck up all goddamn day, y'all. Blue just threw up. Blue something. I can't think of the damn name of the drink. I ain't never had it no more. Fuck me up over there at the Nick Freak. I couldn't get my goddamn freak on. I was out throwing up on motherfuckers out there. Oh, what a memory. What a memory. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. When you have your one-on-one battle with someone, and my kids knows that I mean what I say, and I say what I mean, because they have never done it. They won't try me. They know I'm hood. They know I'm street. They know it. They won't try me. And they bigger than me. They won't try me. Get your ass in some shit. And if you can't solve your own problem with that person that you are into it with, and you go feel like now you big shit because you standing behind a different manpower that made a choice to come after your opponent. It's called join the gang. I will fuck y'all up. Period. Now you're going to have a problem with your opponent and you're going to have a problem with your mother. Simple as that. And they've never done it. They hold their fucking own weight out here. They hold their weight. They don't need other people to stand behind to talk they shit with the person that they ended up in an altercation with. And I'm proud of them two motherfucking girls. I can tell you that. I'm proud as fuck and I pat myself on the back. Job well fucking done. You don't go down with another fucking gang because you mad. You didn't win it? Go sit your ass down because it's going to have you out here to live another goddamn day. And the shit that you sour about with your opponent throughout the years, it'll heal. It'll go away. So I had to allow that girl who swung and blast me in my fucking stomach before I could get out of there. And mind y'all, I was 8.5 fucking months pregnant. I was 8.5 months pregnant. Trying to come at her But my stomach wouldn't allow it, y'all. She took the breath out of me. I had to hit the floor. Next thing I know, I was at the hospital. That was pretty much it. And I don't tell too much of my fucking business out here, but I'm just trying to show y'all some relations. I've been mad at this girl for years. But years will heal you if you allow it to do so. I'm going to follow his story. And I don't give a fuck if nobody wants to hear it or not. Because I wants to see if he gonna say what the fuck he mean and mean what the fuck you say. Go down there to Cook County and open up a 20-plus-year-old case where you manipulated the fucking paperwork on that fucking screen. I don't know DJ shit. I don't know this little child shit. I ain't looking up that shit. You ain't got to read that shit to know that the motherfucker that's spitting shit is spitting bullshit and manipulating the fucking people. Period. On his own incognizance because he's fucking mad at somebody else. You tell me where the fuck you do this kind of humanity ass bullshit at. Where? Right here. In the United States of fucking America. Because you deal and you look at fucked up people every motherfucking day. Niggerville. Niggerville. And I loves my black people. I do. I just know which ones to fucking love and to fucking be around because they will drag your whole fucking energy down in your goddamn life. In your goddamn life. So that's why you got to care enough about it. Nah, nigga, I'm good. Nah, nigga, I'm good. You go ahead. Because that type of nigga there, he gonna always find his way up out of some shit and let the other nigga take the fucking rap. Period. Period. He can send them down, but that ain't what I'm expecting because that wasn't his goddamn words. He said that he's going down to open back up a old goddamn case. Now, a logical person out here would be thinking, shouldn't that be what the parents are choosing to do? Do you realize that you can't sometimes help the way an officer wrote a case up or the attorney on how they defended it or prosecuted it sometimes? He realized that shit, but his story sounds so good to his motherfucking incompetent ass fucking people over there. Ain't nobody stopping him saying, whoa, 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 what the fuck? Because he ordered them motherfuckers to go look up the shit and send this shit, and I'm going to put the number out there for that shit. Now, nigga, you go do all the motherfucking work. That's just the person that I am. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Nigga, if it don't benefit me, why the fuck would you join in to do some crazy ass fucking bullshit? I can't understand the soulless of humanity. I don't, no, I do understand it because I get it. We have to understand that it's going to be some fucked up people out here in the goddamn world. I understand that. But to continue to show how fucked up you are is ridiculous. And you mean to tell me, because I do this one about R. Kelly, you mean to tell me that R. Kelly dealt with a nigga like this? Like this. I'm going to have to ask the question, was what the fuck was R. Kelly smoking? The fuck is he smoking? Because ain't no way in the hell a fucking genius, a genius to the caliber of what R. Kelly is with making fucking music and doing life and having all this money ain't got no fucking business dealing with a nigga like this. He's one of those type of niggas that will get your ass caught the fuck up off of his shit. Why he get to go free and go eat motherfucking seafood like he fucking do and gnaw on the fucking corn on the cob. I don't know him from a bag of fucking rocks ever. I don't even want to know the nigga in spirit. I'm praying, God, don't you lay me by this motherfucker upstairs. Oh, don't you do it. I'm going to get the fuck up like a ghost and walk the fuck away and bury, put myself on the other side of the fucking gates. Don't you do it. I know I done did some bad stuff out here too. I'm going to have to pray on that. Don't put me by this nigga. Don't put me by this nigga. Hell to the no. So the story goes on. He's senseless. You're heartless. It's wrong. You got to stand behind people to throw your ace of spade card that you really don't have. Now, we could call this chess, not checkers, but with the way he play games, nigga, I like to call it Trump. Because he seems to think that he has every motherfucking Trump card in the fucking day. In the fucking day. Poker. You put your shades on or your glasses on like I do, nigga. That goddamn motherfucker that can see clearly through all that dirty ass shit. And I know a whole lot of other people do, but this YouTube. So we like the shits and giggles and oh, and yeah, and I don't like this person, so I'm gonna ride with you. And I don't like this person, so I'm gonna ride with you. Not a nigga out here, stand on your own. Stand your own goddamn ground. And he can't do that. It's senseless. I'm following the fucking story. I don't care what none of y'all say, because this is a good public goddamn opinion story right here of showing you guys a soulless human. No guts, no fucking glory. It is what the fuck it is. But I was disgusted today to turn around. Now I see this nigga over there, hallelujah, praise Jesus. The fuck? What the fuck? Devil in disguise. You can't hide behind that cloth. You can't hide in the dirt. You can't hide behind a tree. You can't hide. You can't do dirt yesterday and praise Jesus the next day. And it's just, I get it. They think Jesus just write shit off, huh? He just gonna write it off. No, the fuck he ain't. You gonna reap what the fuck you sow. Down here or up there. It don't matter. You're gonna reap what the fuck you sow. I don't know. I'm never gonna read it. I don't care. I'm trying to understand how is it that I'm not furious because I'm a human like them. And I know we all rage different emotions out here. I understand that. But I'm trying to understand how I'm not so damn furious about the COVID murdering my dad. I don't understand that. I'm at peace with it. I'm at peace with it. And do you know my dad died because we have such a big goddamn family? We didn't put the burden on one person. We ain't waiting no 25 fucking years talking about a goddamn tombstone. You motherfuckers, all of you fucking last names of my dads. This goddamn tombstone cost this much. We want it on here at this time. See, this is where family comes to support family. So somebody didn't have the support of all of their fucking family because every goddamn member in our family hit that goddamn account with $200 and it was a tombstone on my dad's goddamn grave within a goddamn five. We had it ordered within a week. That motherfucker was on his goddamn gravesite. I don't understand humanity. I don't understand families. These motherfuckers is weird as fuck. It's called family. When the sentence came down to put him wherever he needed to go, where was the family? Let's talk about that. Not the parents. We ain't know where was the parents. Where was the family? I'm trying to understand this because I remember when it came down to the one guy, I can't think of his name. He just finished up a trial not too long ago, and the family wanted him convicted. And he did get convicted. But when they showed the people, the members, the family of who had to stand up and say some shit to get this man the maximum amount of years, that whole fucking family was there. And he got convicted on a 25 years. So you mean to tell me no family available to go to the goddamn hearing to say we don't think? You mean to tell me, because I heard that it was a mental kind of thing to where the family wasn't available to push this to the capacity of where it should have, where they thought it should have went. And they have an attorney. Somebody's down there. Somebody was down there listening to in the courtroom. Somebody was. But I'm following this story. Soulless human. That's what he is. And it's sad. It's sad because this is the guy who says that he reps for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, who has a goddamn soloist heart. Type of people that deals with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly like that. What? Oh, the story gets better. because I'm going to move it along. And then I'm going to get off here and go have a beautiful goddamn day. But I was a little disgusted. But now, once you release that negative energy, my day is brighter. And it gets brighter and brighter and brighter. I can't understand that story, you guys, but I'm going to follow it. So I'm expecting him down there at Cook County, raising his hair, calling the goddamn district attorneys and all that shit to open back up a 25-year-old case because he does, that it should have been a stiffer sentence. His feelings matters in this case. His, who has absolutely nothing to do with it. Absolutely zero. Nothing. All because he has bitterness against someone else. Interjected himself in there. And you gonna tell me that you sleep well? You interject your ass in some shit, boy. Your spirits be moving at night. You got to have a free mind, but how could he have a free mind if all he does is interject himself in a bunch of goddamn shit where he don't even fucking belong? It made no sense to me. Peace to the young man. Don't know him. So I can't rage those type of emotions about it. But I can tell you when he was playing the audio, the nigga wasn't even there himself to listen to the shit. He muted the shit and went the fuck in the kitchen to cook a whole goddamn seafood fucking platter plate and never came back with a fucking tear at all. Wasn't you feeling it, nigga? Wasn't that story emotional, nigga? Don't you want to just go ahead and take care of the whole motherfucking tombstone by yourself, nigga? Because that will relieve what you're going through. You go do it. You go fulfill every wound that these people are still suffering from. Be a fucking hero, not a fucking zero. Be a hero. You're a fucking zero. You'd rather take the fucking story and put a whole bunch of fucking sauce to it because your fucking asshole is bitter, itchy, bothered. Like fucking hemorrhoids. Soloist Hillman. Who does that shit? I can see the family raging out here. Okay, fine. Maybe they not over it. You can't put a time on a wound. I understand that. But we talking about another senseless ass fucking nigga who ain't even got no business in that goddamn story that's about to go down there and open up the case and then want to play the fucking police music and looking in the screen. You know who I am because you know who I am because you know who I am. Boy. Ain't no motherfucking real police officer, goddamn it, getting fired from Metro Petro, nigga. Where they do that shit at? Huh? Where? You wants to throw a goddamn siren on your fucking thing and look in that screen talking about some, y'all know who I am. You better take me serious. You better take me serious. Nigga, you got fired from Metro Petro. You a real cop. You a real cop that sat in your car with another real cop coming up to your window, talking to him, telling about Sylvia and them sitting over in the car because they got you trapped and he want to question you. How the police officer questioning another fucking police officer. Nigga, you ain't even get the fuck out the car and show your fucking badge to the police officer to show him. I know what, nigga. You got so much fucking juice, and if Sylvia and them was violating you or stalking you or trying to take the car from you when a real police officer was standing there, nigga, you could have got out there a goddamn citizen stalking arrest. You ain't show your badge on that shit either. The fuck out of here. But this is the type of person where you get to hear that he is this person to Mr. Kelly. Mr. Kelly got to be on some serious fucking meth to be fucking with this nigga. And that's just me. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, y'all. It's just my opinion. Now let's jump over to where this one man, I didn't write his name down, Benson or whatever his name is, who I accidentally mistaken for Connie. You guys remember. He's got everybody out here sharing his information about the leaking of the transcripts, but to only the media, saying that they are, persuading the media faster before anybody else can get the information. And this is why you were having a one-sided information dropped against Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. That's what his main point was in his story, right? Bonehead over there, because he talked about people doing whatever with the transcripts. Yells out Sylvia's name. The man was on Sylvia's channel. I guess if he had a problem with Sylvia with the goddamn transcripts, then he would have said something. The man did not even mention that. The man said that it was an inside employee. That's what he said. Nobody knows the name or whatever, so I guess everybody's going to be sitting and waiting on that information of him talking about this inside employee who was leaking these transcripts out, before they were supposed to go, but in the parts that they was leaking out was only the parts of what the prosecution was saying, and they was zipping them out. The media was getting hold to just half of fucking information to continue to make Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly look bad. Reason why I took you guys here, because I wanted to show you the difference between the two goddamn stories, okay? He got real deep involved because he's going to go to the courthouse to lift the charges and reverse them on vehicle homicide, second degree. He just know all the fucking degrees and everything. It is so easy to pull them up and attach whatever the fuck you want to attach to a goddamn story, right? Sitting right there, pulling them up, looking up. He's got a lot of energy to go fix that. A lot of energy now to go fix that. Because he's coming after this one person that he does not like. Okay. After this man dropped this information about the leaking of the some of the transcripts that went to the media first. And that's how the media was putting out all of the negative information. And because his name was not CC'd on the email to receive his part of what he felt that he should receive due to the fact because he is part of the media. This is what he does. That went way over old boy's head over there while he in church talking about some thank you, Jesus, hallelujah, skip me with the motherfucking collection plate. That's that nigga. Skip me. Skip me, niggas. I'm waiting on cash apps, not this Sunday. Skip me. Skip me, please, right? That's him, right? No emotions. No furiation. Nothing. Nothing. The best that he could have done with that story was just yell out Sylvia's name and play his horn. Sylvia's name. That was he wanted that shit. See, that's the devil in disguise part. I want to hear what I want to hear so that I can have a reason to come back and be demonic against somebody. He skipped all that other shit in the man's story. Did you hear this nigga get on here and say, oh, I'm talking to his subs, y'all share this. Y'all share this. Did you see him on there trying to get the numbers to try to, oh, y'all call this and call this. This is what the fuck this nigga did. And then I'm going to go after this, right? Because I swear I had to laugh after this because he thinks that he's genuinely smooth with the shit. But what's fucked up about life is when you have another motherfucker out here that is overly genuinely smooth with the nigga who thought that they was genuinely fucking smooth. That's what's crazy about life out here. It's going to always be somebody else that's way better than the shit that you do and the shit that you hear and the shit that you see and the shit on I speak. And that's just me. Period. Because I sit in the back and I watch. But this nigga turned around and said, because he wanted to pretend like he was finna get involved in this shit. He ain't got time today, though. He at church with his baby tie on. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Now he wants to be praising something after he done entangled himself or got himself in something that he should not be in. At that moment, God should just spiritually, where that man that touch your head and knock you out on the fucking floor, that's the man who he need to be the fuck in front of. And the spirit should just lift him up off of his feet and walk his ass up there to that goddamn water and just put his ass in it. I ain't saying drown him. Leave his ass up underneath it for a while until he really catch the goddamn spirit. Because he need the spirit in his ass, period. The holy water ain't going to work. It ain't gonna work. The nigga probably walking around with an onion and some garlic and shit all in his pocket. He gonna rebuke that shit. So he ain't, that holy water ain't gonna work. He gonna need the whole goddamn pool. Fix his ass and put him underneath it for a minute. Cause he's a devil. He's a demon. It's in disguise. It's disguisable. He does a great job at it. Joker, whole bunch of shit. He got about 20 motherfucking characters up underneath his fucking stomach. 20. So it's easy to sit. But this is what he says. He says, oh, hell no. Hell no. I'm going there Monday. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. We gonna handle this shit. And here comes the fucking punchline. I'm gonna need y'all to get me a bullhorn. The fuck? You tell me where the fuck is a gangster that's finna do all of this shit, go down to Cook County to open up a case and feel like that this family should be getting millions of goddamn dollars. And then you got this over here where you say the girl got coffee beans on her tuna runa. Then you got that one over there where you done got sued for $6,000, and I hear that there's more to come. That's just the word on the curb. I don't know that for a fact, but you tell me where you see a motherfucking gangster that at the end of his motherfucking story sat there and tell them goddamn people, Wolfing, I got this. Then he says, who all coming with me? Who all coming with you? Oh, nigga, this your fight. Go by your motherfucking self. See, those are the people that you have to pay attention to. Because if some shit pop off, it ain't just going to be him. It's going to be your motherfucking asses too. With a goddamn case number, possibly some bail bond money, and your family coming to visit you. Whole bunch of unnecessary ass fucking bullshit. This nigga wants to go out there and pretend that he gonna gang. But in order to fucking do it, you got to buy him a motherfucking $24.99 and fucking bullhorn off Amazon. Huh, nigga? If you don't roll your ass up some newspaper and put some fucking duct tape around that bitch and the ice cream cone, the one that's shaped like a cylinder, y'all know what the fuck I mean, and yell through that bitch, then your motherfucking ass ain't gonna be heard. It's just simple as that. Better yet, like my grandmother do. Bless her soul, cause she gone. Medea gone. But I heard Medea loud and clear. Medea, goddamn it, used to put a Coke can with another Coke can, put a motherfucking string on it, and talk and yell all the fuck she want. In other words, nigga, since your ass is crazy, take your ass down there and do some crazy ass shit like that. But shout out to Medea though, y'all, cause I ain't gonna lie, I used to sit on the porch and hold the other end of the goddamn can, acting like I'm talking to Medea. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, this is some cool shit. But when you come really listen and shit, it was like the sound was vibrating off the string, the tightrope, right? And then Medea be like, you hear me, Papoose? You hear me? I'm like, yeah, Medea, I hear you. But come to find out, because I got a little older, right? Medea used to make, we talk all the time on these Coke cans in the string, right? And as I got older, I'm like, hold up, Medea, I think I was hearing you because you was sitting right next to me. But I was young, y'all. I'm falling for that shit. I was like, damn, Medea done got phones in Coke cans. This shit is slick as hell. Oh, hell no. Y'all know that she punched that little hole in the bottom of the Coke can? These little strings tied to it. I'm talking. Love you, Medea. Like, I'm talking and shit like Medea in Mississippi and I'm in Chicago. I swear to God. And I got older. My dad and them used to laugh at me because Medea had me going every day. Come on, talk to me, Papoose. Oh, okay, Medea, I'm going to call you right now. I'm going to call you. We calling, ring, ring. I'm ringing and shit. Medea pick up the Coke can. Hey, baby, till I got older. Medea been playing this shit on me all the time. Y'all see what I'm saying? And that's what the fuck that nigga is doing. That's what the fuck that nigga is doing. But I got older and I got wiser. And before Medea passed away, she I'd come out down there and Mississippi, and Medea called me out to the porch. Now I'm a little older now. I'm about 12, 13 years old. Medea telling me, Papoose phone ringing, Papoose phone ringing. What phone, Medea? Now you done played me too goddamn long, Grandma. You too goddamn long with this shit. Now, my sisters, everybody done told me the truth about you, Medea. I know that you done losing your mind a little bit, and I understand that. And I love you dearly, Medea, but I can't play this fake ass game with you no more. Back then, when I was 4, 5, 6, 7, I fell for this shit. I'm too old to be sitting out here going up behind you doing this crazy ass shit. I'm gonna be crazy, but then I can't do this shit. But I said all that to say this. That's the type of shit that this nigga does. I ain't trying to throw no anchor in his shit. Do what the fuck he do. What I am saying is that I am one of the proudest, genuine person, not just in YouTube, but in my normal life, to recognize and to smell bullshit and to not be a part of some things, because you don't look good when you're a part of it. You don't look good when you're a part of it. And then to turn around to click on this shit, and this nigga is over there, hallelujah, praise the Lee, praise the G, and what? And pass the plate. Keep it skipping right past me. Are you fucking serious? But YouTube, you can be whatever you want to be, and I understand that. So don't think I'm getting lost in the sauce out here, because I'm not. Because I'm not. I'm a good goddamn free thinking. I'm very smart, as a lot of people don't think that I am. And I'm good with that. But if it looks like shit, if it smells like shit, 9 times out of 10, it's some shit. Period. That period. You don't have to be above the surface level thinker on that shit. You don't. Mm-mm. Shit just comes to you naturally. Comes to you naturally. But I saw it, and I was disgusted with it. Like I say, the story happened. I sympathize and I empathize with it, but it's not my thing. Emotions rage, I guess, in different ways for different people. Different effects, different times. I understand that. But what people cannot do with my children, you ain't gonna come out here to put something on my kids' hearts that they have absolutely nothing to do with, to help you join up to go do something so demonic to somebody else. That's not humanity. That's not humanity. Nah. So that nigga, in my eyes, would never, ever, ever be in a position to ever win any fucking humanitarian award of no fucking kind out here. Devil in disguise. But hey, do him. Do him. That bullshit he put up about that damn tweet over there, that nigga ain't tweet shit. That nigga typed that shit in there, screenshot the shit, showed it to the people. Because he best to believe if he'd have tweeted that on my fucking page and I saw that, I would have got a fucking alert immediately. Immediately. And I would have clicked on and saw the little shit that he said he posted up until Twitter message told him they took it down. They removed it. But the nigga didn't show them that they removed it, because there would have been a message for that too. You do know that, right? You do know that, right? But had that nigga tweeted that shit on my fucking page because of my opinion, and I said allegedly. I said allegedly. I did. I'd have cussed that nigga straight the fuck out off my Twitter page and deleted and had them delete my shit. That's just how bad it would have been. So you could share that coward ass move to your people over there all the fuck you want to. And just because it's not my fault, your ass came up under my page under a motherfucking fake ass fucking other profile name that you good at doing. See, cowards don't do that. If I had to go around to other people's name pages and whatever I do, I'm coming as me. I'm coming as me. Fuck am I hiding for? Coming as me. That's it. That's all. It was on my heart, you guys. And I just want to say that because there are some genuine people out here. And I truly do hope, like they say, if we can make us better people again, you can't be doing what you see some people are doing out here. It just, we will never get better. We'll never get better. We'll never get better. So I'm following that story. I'm going to wait on them. Go file the paperwork. Go bring the case back up. Go get the attorney to get the lawsuit, which we know he ain't finna have no fucking part of. And another thing about humans is priorities, right? It's your priorities, and that's why a lot of people stay fucked up out here. You got a priority that actually supersedes the one that you jumping in, interjecting in. Instead of interjecting into some shit that ain't gonna even make you better, it makes you pathetic. How about jumping on the priority that you need to be doing to pay that woman her $6 grand? When you looking at a person and the priorities are all fucked up about a person, it's a no deal. No deal. You don't want to fuck with those type of people. Because that's what the first thing that I'm going to say if I was a friend. If I was a friend and I know that one of you guys are in a situation that you got to get yourself out of because it's part of your living future, this can hurt you to live financially. This can hurt you where you will not have a roof over your head. I'm going to talk you out of that shit. Hey, you going to have to hold off on this shit. You talking about going down there and trying to help a family get $1 million in a tombstone and bring this shit back up to court. Bitch, hold the fuck up. Ain't you got $6 grand over here that you need to be paying somebody out? See, because this shit here, if you don't pay it, it's going to fuck your credit up. What the fuck are you doing? That's the person that I am. You may have to deal with that shit later. But how do you put that over there of something that didn't happen years ago that you didn't interjected yourself in, that because you're a man and want to get at somebody else and leave your priority behind? Where at the end, if you don't take care of this shit, you're going to be even more fucked up than jumping in the shit that you don't even belong in. Y'all make that shit make sense? So when you, I'm going to say when me, and the shit that I've taught my daughters is just how I'm teaching, or I not teaching because you guys are, we're not too far apart in ages out here. I'm just saying, this is what I lay on my kids, just like how I speak it out here. You just gonna leave your situations alone and interject yourself into somebody else shit that's not going to fucking benefit you at all. Here's the crazy thing, and you guys asked him this question. Maybe he gonna get it from the church today. I don't know. Maybe it's possible. Where you finna get the fucking money to get an attorney to bring this shit back up? Where? Who? Who finna fight this case over again for that boy? Who? If you don't have the 5 W's pertaining to the person that is speaking the bullshit and they can't answer them, they ain't to be trusted. They ain't to be trusted. So now I'm waiting on how he gonna get this together. I said I was finna go, and I know I got to go. But I also remember him riding dick hard for Stephen Greenberg. I saw it. He's all on the phone for Greenberg, Doug Anton, Greenberg, Doug Anton, explaining to Greenberg what happened to all the fucking money. I heard his ass. But now all of a sudden he's opening his mouth up about how he knew how Greenberg was, and this is and this is this and that. See, I'm not a then and a now person and shit like that. You get it when it's happening. So if you knew all of this shady ass shit, or he was this and I knew I was gonna like him and this and this, how the fuck do you wait 10 fucking months later to want to talk about the shit? Throw that shit out the fucking court. Throw that shit out of here. You been talking to this Greenberg and Doug Anton for over a fucking year. Now all of a sudden, yesterday, you got to be a motherfucking problem with Greenberg. And I'm not saying this because I don't know Greenberg either. I'm just telling you guys how people move out here. Pay attention to that shit. And I know y'all pay attention to it because if everybody out here had a goddamn channel, we'd all be goddamn crazy because we have to hear all these damn different stories and shit. But you dick rolled that man. You did. You did. Now it's fuck him and dug him and suck him and wuck him and buck him and wuck him and duck him. Yeah, it is. I was over here cracking up. Like, what the fuck? Is this nigga on some serious bipolar bullshit? Like, you gone, dude. But then again, you gotta be, it's a catch 22 to niggas like that too. Because he got different multiple personalities, different character traits in his blood. He can be this, he can be that, he can be this, he can be that, he can be this, he can be that. And when you dealing with a nigga that got more than two, at least two different fucking personalities, it's time to run from them motherfucking niggas. You got to get the fuck away from them. You don't know the fuck if you sitting out kicking it with John, Bill, Aaron, Blow, or Smoke. You don't know. Who the fuck wants to deal with a motherfucker that got five fucking voices in their motherfucking head? Who? You don't know which one of them voices in that nigga's head is gonna tell him to kill your motherfucking ass. You don't fuck with people like that. Get the fuck away from them. Go way the fuck over there. Go over there. Go over there. Come back, nigga, when you down to one motherfucking person. Like, I don't know who the fuck you is today. And I ain't got time to be trying to figure out which one of your motherfucking personalities or character traits is going to jump out the motherfucking closet. Because you don't never know. And that's what's wrong with America. A lot of us has developed that. That's why we have so much murdering and so much raping or robbing banks or robbing cars. Because you don't know which motherfucker in your head gonna tell you what the fuck to do on that fucking day. You don't know. I thank Jesus for mine, because that motherfucker in my head told me, take your black ass to work, bitch, because you got priorities. That's what mine's told me. So them the ones that I listen to. But you got them other ones out here that'll listen to the bad people that wants to jump out their spirits and make them go do the bad shit. It's crazy. It's crazy as hell. It's crazy. I'm following the story. That's that. I'm reporting on that story. He can bet that. So he better try to block and hide and shiver and shake and rock and roll, because I'm coming with that damn story. Reporting it over here on the One Papoose Opinionated Talk motherfucking news. I am. I am. It's an interesting story. I want to see if this going to be another fucking failure for his ass, like foosball and all the other motherfucking shit that he done tried to do out in his fucking life. He ain't done shit. You want successful in security. You want successful in fucking gay movie over there. You want successful in what? All the little shit that I've seen him do. You want successful protecting the motherfucking gas pumps. You ate through that whole motherfucking occupation. You want successful. What the fuck is he ever successful in? So I'm going to follow this just to see if he can be eligible for the Lifetime Achievement motherfucking award out here. Okay? It is what it is. It disgusts me with soulless humanity. Crazy. Crazy ass shit. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Then they want to make the story so saying, what if it was one of your people? All of us done had somebody. All of us done had somebody. Ain't y'all done had somebody? Ain't y'all done lost somebody 20 years ago? Put a one in the chat if your ass still sitting out there mourning, or if two in the chat if you done went and moved on with your life, because it will hold you and weigh you down. All of y'all. Because I could tell y'all I have to put two, and I done been through it and saw it all, just like you guys. We all close to close somewhere in age. And those are called, some are life experiences. You're going to get some good ones, and you're going to get some bad ones. But do you stop living life? No. And ain't nobody in this world, and like I say, my condolences goes out to whoever this may be fit to. But 25 years later, 25, 25. And this is the story out here to distract YouTube. We couldn't keep riding Natasha K story. That nigga ain't yet called in and tried to figure out who the fuck is Miss A in the fucking paperwork where the security guard leaked the shit to. He should have been the first one to bring that motherfucking news to the fucking YouTube. The Minty. He ain't brought you shit. He ain't brought you one breaking motherfucking news out here to complete it, to solve it at all. The police officer. The Minty. Yeah. He ain't brought y'all shit. Not a motherfucking thing. I be sitting here waiting on his breaking news, but his breaking news is all demonic. All, I'm gonna get you. Oh, you going to jail. Or wait till I come to Chicago. Or wait till I file this. We gonna up them charges. Or wait, or you got coffee beans on your tune. That type of nigga. Really? When the fuck are you going to break a news, nigga? When? Why ain't the fuck ain't you spent some time instead of researching demonic ass shit to do? Why the fuck ain't you pulled the person out of the fucking MCC that dropped that man's shit out here and exposed his ass? Why you ain't done that shit? Too complicated for you? You the police. You got the credentials. You do all the screen recording and all the fucking emails, and you got your special sauce source out there too. Oh, nigga, you ain't big as Tasha K to pull that shit off, huh? You ain't got that much juice now, do you? You got only juice to do demonic shit. That's fucked up. Now, don't you see which way you going, nigga? And it ain't the yellow brick road. You takes your ass down the black motherfucking road, the dark road, where there is no motherfucking solution down there and ain't shit down up the end of the road that you doing that's benefiting Mr. Robinson Vesicali. Not a motherfucking thing. So get your horn up. 24.99. Somebody said Amazon next day. I'm sure you got that shit. Cause that's how you got that fucking vest over there in the sweatsuit. You had that bitch delivered the same day, went in it the same day, got the fuck out of it, and ain't been back in that bitch since. And that's been a motherfucking year. Sitting on that couch. Oh, I'm losing weight. Oh, nigga, you losing weight what? Lifting the fucking remote? Nah, nigga. You wear that sweat vest 30 days straight, 5 mile walk. You won't have that gut no more. And that's a promise on my mama. You just see, the vest don't work for you. You got to work for the vest, nigga. You just can't put that bitch on and look cute in it, flash no water on your head. Talking about you done worked out. Nigga, your stomach would have, do you do 5 months straight, 2 hours a day on a 5 mile walk in that fucking sweat vest, nigga, you'll have motherfucking 2 abs by then. You gonna need to do a year to get a 6 pack, but at least you worked on 2 abs. Now you have two. Shit, somewhat motherfucking little curve. I'm just saying, he'd had two of them bitches. 6 months now. I know. I did. I know, y'all. I know that for a goddamn fact. I do. I know that for a fact. Mm. But nah, that nigga put that motherfucking vest on and went and sat the fuck down on the couch. Eating motherfucking seafood. Oh, God, I cracks myself up. I don't need no help doing it, boy. I'm one motherfucking crazy ass woman. That's crazy as hell. But that's just my heart, y'all. That's my heart and my spirit. If I ain't laughing, it ain't a good day. It's not a good day if Pap ain't laughing, boy. Mm-mm. But what I do when I don't have a good day, I remove myself. I don't put my bad days on other people. I remove myself. I go meditate. I gotta go figure out what's wrong because this ain't me. And I don't like to not be me. So instead of putting myself in a circle, bringing this shit to work, all in the grocery store, at home, or whatever, I find me a little circle. I gotta meditate. Because whatever that problem is that I'm having that day that put me in a bad mood, I can turn it around. Can't nobody else do it for me because it didn't happen to you. I have to turn it around. And I know how to turn it around. But see, the bad's got to release. It's got to release first in order for you to turn it around. Don't put your bad energy or your negative thoughts and all that stuff off on the next person because you ain't no good. If you do so, you can't ride the roller coaster by yourself on a 6-foot drop. You know how them drops are, right? I can. I can get on that roller coaster by myself and take that deep ass drop. I can. And come on back up and start back stepping it off again. But that's just Pap. That's just Pap, you guys. That's just Pap. But imagine how many people you guys can be angry with out here for something that didn't happen in the past, to the extent to where it was tragedy. Tragedy. Just imagine yourself. Put yourself in those shoes, and we're talking 20 years ago. You have to ask yourself, do you move on with life? and find that happy place and know that, you know what, whatever it was is God's will, because that's what everybody says out here. I think it's pretty much God's will. What was already happened was already in the fucking making. But as humans, you have to decide on which part do you choose to deal with it, and if it's your part. Is it your time to deal with some shit? Is it? Because if it's not, then you shouldn't jump your ass in it. You shouldn't jump your ass in it. But that's how you'll know. And I know you guys know that. Like I say, we all got brains out here. We all rocking around the same ages and everything. But you can't make it a better place. And you sure in the hell can't fix everybody. You just got to find a better place away from the demons. You got to let the demons live in their world. You have to put the good people in their world. You just got to find your spot on where you want to lay. That's it. To keep your life happy. Keep your mind peaceful. Keep you a free thinker. Yeah, that's it. That's the message that my girls got, you guys. And I still give it to them today. And today, as I'm on the outside looking on the inside of their world, because I peep in their world. They grown as hell. But I peep in their world every now and then. And I walk away and I say, good job, Pat. Good goddamn job. They ain't going down nowhere to do 20 years for nobody. They ain't out here reckless with their mouth. They not out here pulling guns. They not out here threatening people. They not doing that. They raising their kids now. They working their jobs. My other daughter's waiting. She dying because she can't get back to work just yet. She's still dealing with the complications from the baby. For one day at a time, she'll be back, but her guy holds her down while he goes through that. And he's not out here with no bullshit. So I don't know if it's just the other side of the world that I'm living on or whatever. It's, you find that peace. You instill that peace. You learn from the peace that you done moved inside of. And you grow from that. But if you keep yourself remained in the ugly side of the world, and you gonna keep that same goddamn energy over there. It is. You ain't gonna grow. You ain't gonna find peace. You ain't gonna want better. You're not gonna be able to know how to move on, let go, let God. You're not. Mm-mm. You could deal with it. Now, everybody that I be seeing out here is bigger than thou. Bigger than goddamn thou. The hell out. Then what y'all got Jesus for? I want to know that part. Why do y'all have Jesus? I can't understand that. If you're bigger than him and you got all the answers and the conclusions and you know the resolution and all of that stuff, why do y'all have him? I don't understand that stuff. I don't understand. If you can fix it, then stop calling on him. Go fix the shit and watch how you continuously fuck it up. Go ahead. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Continue to fuck some shit up. But that's my story. And I'm riding that story. Over here on Papoose Opinionated, talk freaking news. Public opinions matter. On this channel. Because I'm going to tell it. Put it out here in public and watch me tell it. Like I said. That's it. Y'all have a beautiful day. Stay loved. I love everybody by spirit. I do. I don't know you guys, but I am a people's person. I love everybody. And I tell everybody over and over and over, I have two sides. I have a right side and I have a left side. Every action will get a reaction. It depends on how and you rub what side. You want to rub me dirty on one side, I'm going to come back at you dirty on one side. You want to love me on the other side, I'm going to love you back on the other side. Sometimes I may ask God to forgive you, but sometimes there's some times, and it's a demonic thing to say, and I understand that. I'm not going to ask him, because it's up to him to whether he chooses to do so or not up to me. Sometimes I'll ask, sometimes I won't. And that's just me. That's just me. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. You love, I love. You want to hate, I ain't going to hate you. I don't do the hate shit. But I will come back at that ass. I don't do that hate shit. Nah, oh no. No, I told you, I follow them 10 commandments pretty good. Don't do that shit. Hate your damn self. But I ain't going to say I love you. But I don't do no hate. No hate in my heart at all. Y'all have a beautiful day. Give the person above you a heart. Give the person below you a heart. And don't forget, you guys, share a heart with one papoose. It's disgusting. Soulless humans. I gotta go. Get my day over with and head home. Y'all stay blessed.